So we had an amazing showcase looking at all the incredible things coming to Disney Dreamlight Valley in the very near future. So I just wanted to pop in and show everyone what's on the way. These range from quality of life improvements to new biomes and more. So I'm going to focus this video on the free update coming November 20th. This is named the So Delightful Update. Starting off with Sally, our main character who we are getting, comes with some very beautiful furniture and items and even a dress. I mean, look at how stunning this is. Very similar to the dress that we have on in this video, but also very different in its own way. They say in the teaser, after hunting for dolls and experimenting on night shards with Jack, players will team up with Jack to make sense of Sally's creepy crawly messengers as they craft a plan to reunite with her. Then, as Sally gets comfortable in the valley, you will help her set up a macabre date night, embrace the art of quilting, and puzzle her latest premonition, among other things. This all sounds so exciting. It really sounds like they've really fleshed out her friendship quest, which is really amazing to see. When they talked about her friendship rewards, they said we can expect a ton of patterns across clothing items and furniture. We've already seen that amazing dress, and it looks like we have a few other items to go with it, including a rug and a bed that look absolutely stunning. They said in their showcase that we're getting striped socks with her Friendship Quest reward, which we didn't get to see, but surprisingly this is something that I'm really excited about. Obviously, these are not all the items that we might be getting. We'll obviously probably be getting some other things with Sally, but these are the things that were shown off in the teaser. So for the Star Path, it looks like we're getting a winter theme Star Path again. This is something that I've said all year round that I would hate to see repeated, but this one does look super magical and I'm definitely looking forward to it. They described it as ethereal and I definitely agree. The showcase furniture includes a golden winter themed gazebo, a table that looks to be like a crafting table in a similar style, and also some icy shards that kind of floats slightly off the ground. And we also have this super adorable outfit that looks amazing on the masculine frame, which is really exciting considering we don't have many options for masculine characters. I'm sure this will also look really good on female characters too, which is really nice. And a cherry on top, there is a wand that produces snowflakes, which is really just a cherry on top for this collection of items that are showcased. We also have new floating biomes, which is probably the most exciting thing in this update so far. So let's take a look at everything we know so far. They say these act as additional spaces parallel to the valley where players can decorate and let their creativity run free. These are basically, it sounds like they're extensions of current biomes that seem to work similarly to realms, where we can teleport through them to the menu. And I'm not quite sure if we'll get some kind of item or portal where we can kind of like go from the Sunlit Plateau normal biome to the floating biome. They didn't hint at this or say this, so I'm not sure we'll get this. But even if we don't, I'm still really thrilled with this quality of life improvement. There's going to be a lot more space in the valley and it's going to be really good for dream snaps. They say that each biome in the valley will have a floating island counterpart, meaning we'll have an extra plaza, dazzle beach, forest, glade, etc. I do wonder though if this feature will be available to other valleys in the future, or if this is something that will only be implemented for the main valley. They did mention that they're going to keep rolling out these floating biomes through updates, and we'll get our first 4 in the new So Delightful update coming on November 20th. This will include the Plaza Island, Forest Island, Sunlit Island, and Frozen Island, which are all pretty good picks. I'm assuming we're getting the Frozen Island because we're getting all the frozen kind of furniture, which is really cool, so we'll definitely be getting to use those. I'm super excited to see how they might implement the Dazzle Beach Island in a future update, considering that there's lots of water in that biome, and yeah. It also looks like the cost of these biomes will be 15k mist each. They did show that in the teaser, so do make sure that you save up to unlock these 4 biomes right away. They also shared that we'll be able to visit other people's floating islands during belly visits, which is super exciting. This is why I kind of said about if we had like a way to teleport to these without the menu, because I know that we can't teleport to other people's realms. Maybe you can. I don't know if you can, so let me know in the comments if you can or can't. The space on these floating islands is said to be roughly the same size as their counterpart biomes after taking away immovable objects. In one of the sneak peeks, it did look like there was a river running through the sunlit island, but after watching the showcase, it appears there will be no immovable objects or rivers, just a blank empty squares on these islands, but you never know. This is just the showcase, so whatever's we're getting in the update may be a little bit different. They showed off the 2 different ones. I'll put them on the screen, so I guess I don't really know. Maybe we can add rivers, maybe we can add these things, I'm not sure. They did also confirm that we won't have to do any cleaning on these valleys, which is super exciting. And another thing to note is that these islands have a separate item limit from each other and your main valley too. So moving on to a very exciting part of the So Delightful update, the option to move houses and furniture diagonally. It does look like the grid struggles a little bit to line up with squares being a little bit bigger than they should, but this is understandable. So it may be a little hard to place items very close to houses when they're on the diagonal. They did mention though in the update, fences and paths won't be able to go diagonally like other items like houses and furniture, but they are working on implementing this in the future, which is super fun. So the free content roadmap looks as follows. So we have early 2025, explore a new world and embark on magical adventures. Embark on a magical adventure. In the preview, we do see Aladdin and Jasmine's hat and headband, which is so exciting. I'm very hopeful that we'll see some new Arabian-inspired items in this free update. I absolutely loved when we got Mulan and we got some really cultural and cool items that we didn't have in the game beforehand. In spring 2025, it says, step into a land of wonder and meet new friends along the way. Here we can see the Cheshire cat. I am hoping that this means Alice and not just the cat, but we'll have to wait and see. Knowing that we are getting an Alice in Wonderland biome though, does make me feel like they'll include Alice herself. I'm very hopeful for that, but we do never know. And in summer 2025, says solve an ancient mystery and discover who waits inside Skull Rock. In this preview, we see Skull Rock with a little feather right in the sand in the front of it. This makes me think it's Peter Pan since his hat has a little orange feather, which to me guarantees this will be Peter Pan in this update, but of course we'll have to wait and see. Now for some extra Easter eggs I saw in the video that I want to break down a little bit. So we got the shot of this castle and to me it looks nothing like the castle we have in the game. So it makes me think that maybe in the future we'll upgrade the castle or maybe even get another one. Again, I'm not really sure. Maybe this is the normal castle on a weird angle. You'll have to let me know. Maybe I'm just going a little bit crazy. But anyways, this is all the free content coming in the very near future. Again, November 20th. It's called the So Delightful Update. I'm really excited. Thank you so much for watching, and if we get any more updates or anything like that, I'll definitely make a video on it, so stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.